On to the nationwide blackout, which could be part of the reason why some of you are following this broadcast tonight on your smartphones or your devices. Well, here's the latest. We know that residents of parts of Nairobi, Machakos and Kajiado counties are, at this moment, still in darkness. More than 10 hours after the country experienced a power blackout attributed to the collapse of 4 towers on the Kiambere-Embakasi high-voltage transmission line. Kenya Power says it has restored power in areas which had earlier been affected and blames the power outage in Nairobi and its environs on a sustained fault on the Suswa-Embakasi power transmission line. Businesses have been hard hit by the blackout, with the Kenya Association of Manufacturers stating that the sector has lost over 120 million shillings.
At exactly 10:45 Tuesday morning, the country was engulfed in darkness. This is after 4 towers collapsed on the Kiambere-Embakasi high-voltage transmission power line. The towers, which serve 2 lines, are said to transmit bulk power. The collapsed tower tripped the national grid, leading to the power blackout. Kenya Power, in a statement 4 hours later, indicated that power supply had been restored to parts of Nairobi, West Kenya, Mount Kenya, North Rift, South Nyanza and Central Rift, which had been affected, and that it was working to restore supply to the remaining affected areas. At 5 p.m, the power distributor indicated that the power had been restored to all parts of the country, except Garissa and Kitui counties, which were expected to be back on by 6 p.m. At 7 p.m, Kenya Power sent another alert, saying there was a power outage in Nairobi's Central Business District, Embakasi, Kilimani, Hurlingham, Syokimau, Athi River, Kitengela and Mlolongo and adjacent areas. Kenya Power has attributed the blackout to a sustained fault on the 220 kilovolts Suswa-Embakasi power transmission line that transmits power to Athi River, Embakasi and City Centre bulk substations. It is a situation that has left businesses and Kenya Power counting losses that amount to hundreds of millions of shillings. The Kenya Association of Manufacturers says it has incurred a cost of over 120 million shillings, with Kenya Power estimated to have lost tens of millions.
And 800 megawatts to Kenya Power is a direct revenue loss. For the 4 hours they are reporting that the line was down for 4 hours. It's an indication they are losing to the tune of 50 million shillings. And that is colossal. Now, that translates to manufacturing. Manufacturing would then be losing in tunes of hundreds of millions in value terms, production value terms, or loss of production.
Makaka says the outages force manufacturers to engage emergency systems, which in turn hurts the economy, underlining the need for authorities to ensure electricity supply is stable in the country.
It's coming in when there are no rain. There should be no excuse, actually, in my view, because the ground should be stable now, and why they are coming down, it is either a question of negligence, we didn't check the line when it was time, or we saw a problem and did not solve it at the right time.
The power supplier has urged residents of the affected areas to be patient as their technical teams working jointly with KETRACO locate the fault, rectify it and restore power supply.